you talked about Pharaoh and Moses being internal forces within us. As I understand it, everything in Kabbalah talks about internal forces within us. So internally,
No, but against that, we also have an external phenomenon.
Yes,
we
of
were
course,
in
of course.
Egypt and the temple and everything.
Obviously, but I want to ask about the inner meaning now of two other very important elements of the Passover, of this holiday. The matzah bread and the bitter herb, maror. I understand they also represent at least some kind of a internal process, right? This special bread that you have to make in a special way.
The matzah, it is the force of bestowal, the force of love, the force that pulls us from the ego. And the maror in the matzah, it's not easy to come out of the ego. That symbolizes the maror.
Is that, how does the matzah connect to Moses? Because you talked about them both being forces of love or
because Moshe is that force that pulls us out of our ego toward the unity, toward connection between us. And each one of us will have to give up some of his ego a bit. And the more we distance ourselves from the ego and want to be more united, then for sure on the way we'll eat a lot of bitter herb.
But what's the difference between the way you make ordinary bread and the Passover bread, the matzah?
Matzah is the pulling force, the pure pulling force, net pulling force, only by which that pure force can we get out of exile. And afterwards, after we already came out of exile, came out of Pharaoh, our ego, we rose above it, then we start connecting this ego to the force of bestowal gradually and correcting it until the whole ego, we pull it in the good direction.
Because I'm asking because...
Therefore, besides Passover, you can, at any other time, you can eat bread, meaning it symbolizes that the ego can already join the force of bestowal.